Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss Sharice, and today we are talking healthy hair tips. I've had a busy day, okay? So don't even concentrate on my backdrop right now. I've always kind of concentrated on having my hair natural and figuring out new ways to grow my hair to make it fuller, to make it thicker. I've never worn a frontal, never worn a wig, don't even know where to start. So like the fairy godmother I am, I'm gonna share 5 tips and 1 bonus tip as to what I do and what I recommend everyone else doing too. Tip number 1, don't just use oils. I was always one of those, yay, oils, castor oil, coconut oil, mineral oils, macadamia oils, argan oil. No, oils are not a moisturizer. They are a sealant. They just seal, but they don't actually put enough moisture into the hair. Kind of like your skin, you need to use a moisturizer as well, i.e. leave-in conditioner that is free from sulfates, free from parabens. So I use Sheer Moisture leave-in conditioner. The link is below, by the way. So I use that first. That acts as my moisturizer, and then I'll seal the hair cuticles with castor oil. Castor oil, out of every single oil I have ever used on my hair, has been the best oil. I cannot shout about it more. Literally grows your hair, develops your hair, strengthens. Tip number 2 is always comb your hair wet. Never ever ever comb your hair dry. I feel like this is kind of common sense because when it's dry it's just brittle and it can break easy. If I tried to comb my hair now, I would have so much breakage on the floor. It's just not something that you want to do to your hair. When it's wet, it just glides over easier. I use a tangle teaser, also that link is below. Tip number 3, test your hair porosity. When I learned about porosity, I was like, wow, all this time, Sharice, you never knew this stuff? Testing your hair porosity will tell you a lot on how to manage your hair. I have high porosity hair. Long story short, it means that my hair cuticles are way more open than they should be. That means that moisture can go into my hair quickly, but moisture also leaves my hair really quickly. For example, I noticed when I used to wash my hair, it would like be soaking wet, and then literally within 5-10 minutes it would basically nearly be dry. And I always used to think, why does my hair dry so quickly? There's so many reasons why your cuticles can be open. It can be heat damage, it can be color damage, even genetics. For me, I think it's a mixture between heat damage and color damage. Because I have high porosity hair, it means that I really need to use something that will seal and lock the moisture in my hair when I apply it. So that is why I use castor oil. It's so thick, it will literally just lock in any type of moisture that is trying to get out. If you have low porosity hair, it means that your hair cuticles are more closed and therefore it's hard for moisture to get into your hair. When I do my boyfriend's hair, when I spray water on his hair, it just drops, it falls off. So what I recommend, if you do have hair like his, low porosity hair, you have to open up your hair cuticles. Doing like a steam mask or anything steamy will open up your hair cuticles, allow the moisture to get in, and then seal it with an oil. One way you can test your hair porosity, which is how I tested mine, was to take a bit of your hair and leave it in the water for like 10 minutes. If it sinks, it means you have high porosity hair. If it stays afloat, that means you have low porosity hair. Neither are great. It's best to be in the middle. That is what I'm trying to work on. I'm just trying to like really sort out my hair cuticles so that I can take in moisture but it doesn't just drop out at the same time. Tip Tip number 4, if you cut your own hair, make sure you are using proper hair scissors. I didn't see the need to go to a hairdresser. I just feel like I can do everything myself, and that's not true. I was using any old scissors to cut off the split ends. What I noticed was the split ends were never going. Within like a couple weeks, I would really study the ends of my hair and I'd have split ends again. The actual hair shears are a whole lot better for your hair because they're just sharper, and I think the way they're designed means that the actual cut is a whole lot more defined. Link is below of the ones I get personally. Tip number 5, you need to make sure you are washing your scalp and your hair properly. I know a few girls who will literally leave their hair in their plaits whilst they wear weave or wig or whatever for months. Honey, your hair, your scalp is not healthy like that. You need to unclog the pores. Leaving your hair for that amount of time without washing it makes your scalp really dry, your hair really dry and brittle. It just clogs the pores in your scalp. Yes, your hair will naturally grow and you might take off your wig and be like, yay, like I've got so much growth, but really your hair is not healthy. You need to make sure you're washing your hair thoroughly, at least every 2 weeks. That's what I would personally recommend. It will never grow to its fullest if you leave the pores on your head clogged and dry. It will never work. Clearing away the dead skin, the dandruff, the dirty oils, take it all away, re-moisturize, re-oil, and plait it again. Use a water-based leave-in conditioner. One of the first ingredients I look for whenever I'm trying a new hair product is to see if they have water in it. It needs to be in the first sentence of the ingredients list. Incorporating a water-based leave-in conditioner is super important just for the everyday process of your hair. Having that extra water is just like an extra form of hydration. It's not too heavy on your hair. Also have a substance in it called humectant that helps to reduce the loss of moisture. So yeah, water-based conditioner is literally your best friend. Now the bonus tip is leave your hair alone. My hair has not always been this thick and full and soft. No, don't get it twisted. Yeah, thank you mom, she has the nicer hair. I went through a stage of bleaching my hair. I wanted brown hair. I wanted that chocolate blondie ombre look. The worst thing I could have ever done to my hair. It made it so dry, so brittle, so short. Ever since leaving my hair, it has flourished. And I need to really emphasize what I mean by leave it. Don't straighten it, don't overly comb it, do not scrape it back, do not use too many products in your hair that don't need to be on your hair. Keep it simple. So the more I leave my hair, the better it is, the healthier it is, the healthier my edges are. Everything just stays crystal clean and healthy. A lot of girls that go on to do this natural hair transition scrape their hair back with gel or wax. The more you are tugging and pulling at your hair that you want to grow back, the more it's going to damage, the more it's going to break, the more it's going to become loose and brittle and dry. Wigs, frontals are covering your hair. There's no oxygen getting to it. Same with braids. The tightness as well of the braids are not good for your hair. Do your moisturizer, do your oil, and just plait it. Plait it into 4 pieces. This is how I try to go to bed every single day, and I use a silk pillow as well. And if I do want to put my hair back, I will make sure I use a lot of water. I'll wake up, I'll wet it with my Cantu spray mist leave-in conditioner, and as it gets lower I just fill it all the way back up with water. So I just spray it. This is probably now like 80% water. I apply my Sheer Moisture defining curl gel. I need to get some more castor oil, but on the roots and the ends of my hair I will apply my castor oil, and then only when it's fully grown then do the whole styles and scraping back and wigs and weave and braids. Please trial them, trial the tips, see how it goes for at least 2 weeks, and then let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you're new here. Welcome to the Miss Charisse family. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Mwah.